You're now tuned into an 80 Ways Media production. Please drop a like on this video and continue the show. Let's go. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Really Reek from 80 Ways Media, man. Today, we talking about none other than Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Now, before I read this article that we have on them today, I just want to touch on a few things. First of all, man, Jeezy, probably my favorite rapper. He's definitely in my top 3 favorite rappers of all time. Of the era of me growing up, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of greats before him, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that came after. But Jeezy, man, I'm talking about I used to listen to Jeezy all the time. Over Gucci, over everybody. So this one kinda hurt me a little bit, man, cause I actually when we ain't had cable, I was watching Jeannie Mai on that show The View, her and the other 4 girls. And don't ask me why I'm a grown man watching it, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But I was sitting there watching it, you know, I'm in my 20s, and I was just like, you know what, Jeannie Mai look, you know what I'm saying? I said I was like, damn, she bad, you know what I'm saying? But I was assuming that, you know, she wasn't a multiracial dater type person, you know what I'm saying? That she didn't date multiracial people. Like she looked like she messed with, you know, a specific race, like Asian, whatever she is. So when I found out about her and Jeezy dating, I'm just like, oh damn, that's a pickup. My nigga Jeezy. Like what do you know about that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what do you know about that? So when it went sour, man, it kind of just was like, damn, bro, what's going on? Like, how could this happen? You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that this worked out because to me, they bridging the gap. I didn't know if it was just for publicity. You know what I'm saying? But they got a child together, so it's just like they was bridging the gap and letting black men showing that black men can be outside of their race and get married and keep it, but it went south, man. And now Jeezy is making her pay. So let's watch the article, man. I'm sorry for talking too much. So Jeezy now coming after Jeannie Mai, making her pay up. From love to legal bills, Jeezy and Jeannie Mai's divorce is getting real messy. Remember when Jeezy and Jeannie Mai were the couple we didn't see coming but kind of loved anyway? Yeah, that's how I felt. Fast forward to 2025 and their divorce drama is giving Housewives reunion energy, except way less glam and way more legal fees. Let's set the stage. On March 14th, Jeezy, a rapper, entrepreneur, and now courtroom regular, filed a motion basically saying enough already. He's asking Jeannie to cough up nearly $20,000 to cover the legal bills he claims she caused by filing frivolous accusations. His lawyers say he's been dragged into court over nonsense and is hurting both his bank account and his brain. So what exactly is he mad about? According to Jeezy, Jeannie accused him of being in the contempt of their divorce agreement, meaning not holding up his end of the deal. Specifically, she said he didn't reimburse her rent, didn't set up an account for their daughter, and didn't transfer car titles. Jeezy, on the other hand, is calling major cap. In fact, he says the lease agreements Jeannie submitted for reimbursement couldn't be verified. He tried to get info from her bank to clarify things, and surprise, she blocked the subpoena. On top of that, Jeezy claims Jeannie Mai leaked the court docs to the media, allegedly to humiliate and publicly drag him. And yep, you're reading one of those articles now. Now, to be fair, both of them are public figures, and any divorce in the spotlight is going to get messy. But Jeezy says he's been trying to keep things low key for the sake of their daughter. His lawyer said he's working aimlessly, but grammar aside, to handle things privately, while Jeannie Mai is making moves that negatively inflame public opinion. The shade doesn't stop there. Jeezy even clapped back at the car title drama, saying one of the vehicles, a Bronco, got wrecked by an act of God when a tree fell on it. He's now dealing with insurance, which if you ever tried to file a claim, you know is is his own hell. At the end of the day, Jeezy says the receipts show he's not in contempt, and he shouldn't have to eat almost 20K in legal fees fighting what he calls a smear campaign. Look, divorce is hard. Divorce with fame, money, and media, that's a circus. But the saddest part here, their daughter's stuck in the middle, and he says she's some power struggle that's playing out in the press. Let's just hope both parties can put down the subpoenas, pick up some co-parenting tools, and remember, you can't raise a healthy child while trying to ruin each other. So let me go ahead and tap in, man, with y'all and tell y'all what I think about this, man. Because at the end of the day, right? All right, like I said, by Jeezy being my favorite, one of my favorite rappers, and by Jeannie Mai being somebody who I respect her craft, and I kind of like that lane, and then them bridging it to from like, cause it's like every trap star's dream would be to have like a Jeannie Mai, whether it's serious y'all dating or it's just one of your shorties. Like every trap star's dream would be like. So he kind of made like all the trappers happy with this one. But then it seems like, on the other hand, man, it went sour because these are two big personalities, and Jeezy, outside of him being a trapper, now he's an entrepreneur. Now he's in real estate. Now he's doing a lot of things that are like mogul wise. Like he has businesses, so he's taken that whole gangster rap thing, of course, to another level. Where Jeannie Mai, I honestly only know her for the show, and she's a talk show host and a personality. I don't know any of her side endeavors, but I'm sure she has some. Um, I don't really know why this happened, why they broke up. You know, like what was the real reason? But the child being in the middle is crazy, and 20,000. I'm sorry, Jeezy, you got 20 grand. You're not mad about the 20 grand. You must just don't want to go to court because he said that in the song before. He was like, I don't need go. I don't need show. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Who that? You know what I'm saying? So he said he don't like going to court. So that's what it is. You don't want to go to court. That's fine. Don't nobody like going to court. So it's probably not about the money. It's about the fact that she dragging him to court, the money, um, and she trying to use it to slander his name. Now we don't. I would love to know who was really at fault with this stuff, because something is telling me it's Jeezy's fault. Now hear me out, guys. I'm a Jeezy fan, but something is telling me it's Jeezy's fault. But on the other hand, I know for a fact that this could very much be Jeannie Mai's fault. You know what I'm saying? If you know certain personalities, if you're a person who check personalities out a lot, you know how things can happen like that. So I don't know, man. I don't. Something's telling me it's Jeezy's fault, but I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It possibly could be Jeannie Mai's fault. But as a black man with a lot of power and a lot of talent, sometimes we get a little headstrong, and then coming from where he come from, how he had to be to get to where he is now. He had to be strong. He had to tell people what to do, be a boss, basically be too tough. You know what I'm saying? Be very very aggressive to tell people what to do, and then it carried on to when he started getting his legal paper and his business side together. And now it's just like, yo, I done accomplished everything. I made it out of the dungeon of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I got away with selling narcotics. I became a great gangster rapper. I became a great rapper. And his music speaks for it. And then after that, I turned my life around, and I have a beautiful wife. I have a daughter now. I have millions of dollars in properties all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm a business man. I still trap, but I trap with houses or real estate or whatever businesses yet. So handling all that ego can become a lot because of where you come from a lot of times. If y'all understand me, just rock with me. Just rock with me. So if you coming from the streets and you overcome all of these things and you get there and stuff like that, it's gonna come with some ego, because it's just like, well, I look at Brad over here, and Brad didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Brad got a loan from his family. Brad wasn't ducking the feds. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I'm coming, but I want to deal with Brad. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with my people no more. I want Brad's connections. And so, but with that becomes I'm headstrong now. Now I'm one of y'all. I just had to come through this. And a lot of times I had to go through this. I'm sorry. And a lot of times black men end up getting divorces because they become headstrong and then they take it out on a woman. So that's what, that's what could happen. You know what I'm saying? They become headstrong and you have to be headstrong in order to make it. I understand that. Like, it's not no fault because I'm a black man. I've done it myself. Where you taking it out on the woman, but it's just to the point. That's what's telling me that this is Jeezy's fault. If that makes any sense, it's like telling a man's secret a little bit because it's like you had to be headstrong in order to get where you're at, and you damn sure did it. And then, as you ain't fucking up the money, your private time, you know what I'm saying? Your private time don't even exist in the sense like it's just like yo, it's hard to explain, man. But for $20,000, man, I would. I mean, she got $20,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got 20 grand. They both can piss out 20 grand. They probably don't want to, but they both can piss that out. Like, you know what I'm saying? She can get a guy. All she got to do is make her OnlyFans, and she'll make 200 grand easily. You know what I'm saying? So, and he can get 20 grand for a verse right now. So like that ain't nothing. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand this, bro. But I wish and I hope the best for them, man, because they are and was one of the a great power couple that I like. You know, just a great entertainment couple to look at. You know what I'm saying? They look great in this picture right here too. By the way, I wish it could have worked out. The little girl looks like a nice kid. You know, bridging African American and Asian together. So Asian as they would call it. You know what I'm saying? Making a great specimen. So. But that's the end of this video, man. Please drop a like on this video and comment, please.